Alright, let's just make sure we're up live and running. Looks like we're good. Happy Saturday, everybody. My name is Lucian, and I am the Darkfire King, and welcome back to Secret of Mana, part of JRPG Saturdays. Now, sorry, I'm just making sure everything's running here. Didn't get an error message. No, we're good. Alright, cool. Now, if you remember where we left off, we just got done taking out the witch Eline and saving, what's his name? Gemma, the knight. So now what we have to do is we have to go and defend the water temple from Thanatos. There's my boy still busting a move. Oh, it never gets old. Now, hold on a second. I just realized I don't remember... Did I have an orb to... No, I already leveled up all my gear. I was trying to remember if I had any orbs that I hadn't used since my last battle. Oh, I didn't mean to go back in there. I just didn't want to take any mushroom spores to the face. Oh, I got level 2 on this already. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, the wall was the last thing I thought. Oh, God, the wall. Gross. Alright, so... I maxed out the power gloves. Let's go ahead and go to... I like the pole dart. Let's see, she's almost leveled up with the chakram. She's almost done with the rapier. And my little bounce pad friend there should bring me up to the next floor. Sorry, Rabbi. Can I throw through the trees? Not sure if that worked or it just didn't work. I'm not sure if I was too far away. Ooh. Don't be a don't be a bomb, don't be a bomb, don't be a bomb! Ah. Alright, so let's move her over to... Oh, she didn't even finish the load axe. Jeez. Come on. There it goes. Where's the map? No. How do I get the map again? Is there a way? Okay, not. Need to beware of goblins. Pretty sure this is the way to the water temple. Yep. You know, just so I don't have to run through all that again, I'm actually going to go to the... I'm going to go to Neko's place here. And save.
Welcome to Neko's. Commune.
No! That's not what I meant.
Welcome to Neko's.
What you got?
Oh, you're interested.
Stay.
30 GP.
No. Yes. Oh, hey. Thought Thought I could sneak past him there. It doesn't look like it's under assault right now. Isn't that what they said the last thing was? Was that, or the last thing from Gemma was that the water temple was going to be attacked?
Oh, this is horrible. Someone has taken
Oh.
the mana seed of water. This crime doesn't seem like the Empire's usual trickery. How strange. Someone must have snuck in and stolen the seed while Undine's barrier was weakened. You must not let that seed fall into the wrong hands. Get it back as soon as you can. Wait, I see it. The seed is in the depths of Gaia's navel.
So Gaia's got a big magic seed in her belly button. Okay then. Wait, I just came from Gaia's name. Oh! I just came from Gaia's navel. No, you don't. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, Prim. Let's switch you over to the Chakram.
Hey there. Special offer just for you. Gaia's navel. Sure thing. You just pop yourself into the barrel.
I'm still bummed about the fact that they don't have the animation. And then just splashdown. Now loading. I'm gonna check with him quick. Watts, isn't it?
I've been waiting.
Yeah.
Which way?
Just see. Cannot. Oh, I can upgrade the bow. That's the iron bow. Okay. Oh, how about that? Thought I had them all. Go talk to the village chief. Oh, wrong door. Wrong door. Wrong door! Go talk to King of the Shicers here to see. Where's the old man at? Odd. He was here before. Dubious Lucian is dubious. Oh, there's Gemma. Well, there he is.
Well, I'll be. How'd a hole this big get here?
There you are. The seed thieves are below. They're after the mana seed in the underground palace. I'll handle the palace. I need you to see the things below. Keep your guard up. You don't know what enemies lie in wait for you down there.
No, that's fine. You, a master trained swordsman, you know, knight of the guard, send kids down to... Eh? I have a brief recollection of an airship? Kind of? This is a trap. This is a trap. This is 100% a trap. Or not. Wait. Oh boy.
Aha! The water seed!
How'd you get in here? You realize we ain't letting you leave now that you found our secret hideout, right?
Dude, take a laxative.
You brats.
Hey, Lee, how's it going?
The Scorpion Army is gonna rule the world. That's us.
What is... Boy over there needs a laxative. She needs to lay off the caffeine.
Ah, yeah.
Shut your pie hole.
Damn!
It was us who took your precious water seed.
Hadn't noticed the big swirling nut behind you.
Now, thanks to its awesome power, we've completed our super deluxe robot. We call it Kilroy the Indomitable.
Kilroy.
Ah, yeah.
Take him out. Kilroy?
Good, glad I managed to make it through another stream. Happy to have you here. Kilroy. Isn't that... Yeah, from that song Mr. Roboto by Styx.
On it, Bob.
Cool reference.
Send them to their graves.
What's wrong? Boss, there's an energy overload. It's out of control.
How have you been doing? I'm alright. Had some pain and flexibility issues the last couple days, but been working the hell out of my rehab, so... Let's... One second here. What the hell?
What? That can't be.
But outside of that, you know, doing good. Got stuff ready for Mother's Day tomorrow. My kids helped me make some triple chocolate... What was it called? Triple chocolate fudge cake brownie. Or triple chocolate fudge cake cupcakes for my wife with whipped chocolate frosting on top. So, chocolate on chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. Oh, he's got... Okay, he's the status effect guy. Okay. And of course, if you're Moogled, you can't use magic, so... Ow! Kill Kilroy, please. Ow, ow, ow! Oh, crap. Yeah, please keep magicking him. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, they... Of course, you know, it's also the added benefit that as soon as Mommy got to have her first cupcake, all the kids got to have some too, so... They were all very excited for Mommy to have, for Mommy to try the cupcakes they helped make. Lunar Boost. Attack up! That's, you know, less than great. Ow. Is he dead already? Wait, what? That was it? I think it's the easiest boss I've had since the first one. Way to go! You even topped me off. And I got another orb. Don't worry, cute. Hope you guys have a great Mother's Day tomorrow. Yeah, my wife doesn't work, luckily, so...
You won't get away with this!
So we'll get to spend the day, and we're actually supposed to have some pretty radical thunderstorms coming through the area starting late tonight and all the way through Monday afternoon, so... Gross.
Let's bring this back to the Water Palace.
Thank goodness you're safe.
Thank goodness.
The little one's gotten a bit bigger. You make a dwarf proud. Gemma? He rushed off with the Pandoran soldiers. They mentioned something about the Empire.
But yeah, how are things going for you, Lee?
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting! Level up the whip. Went from a iron whip to a black whip. Pole dart. Now the javelin. Alright, we're all caught up. Ooh, I like that. It's got, like, pointy bits at the end. Ugh. That's a pain that's gonna linger. Oh crap, that means I'm 2 levels behind now to level up this for him. Ooh. I've been staying up till like 10 in the morning these days and sleep until 5 p.m. Yeah, it's really rough when your sleep schedule gets thrown off. I can attest to that wholeheartedly. Archer cat and her no! Not the kitties. I remember 2 or 3 streams ago you were talking about having to go out and take care of the kittens. Oh, Lee. It's personally done thing to keep an eye on the baby. Well, hopefully they're okay, and hopefully you know what it was that was attacking. The baby's a month old, named him Bean. I love that! That's like one of my favorite things about cats in general, the little toe beans. I love that. What, she already hit level 1? Dang. Oh, I suppose it was just level 1. And, oh, I was gonna launch it. Ooh, yeah! Oh, that doesn't even increase the range? Huh. Oh, we do know. Oh, well, that's step 1 to doing something about it. I know when I was a kid, we had this little like mini poodle kind of mutt dog, named him Jake. And we lived, last night they went after Bean. Oh, it's a black fluffy cat that tries to get with Kid. Oh, territorial. That's never good.
Welcome, welcome. It's
we had a puppy named Jake, and there was a Dalmatian that lived down the road. We lived out in the country, and that dog always used to come over and like hang out at our house, our property, and stuff like that, and play with me and my siblings. And then when we got the dog, Vince was his name. He got super territorial, and he came after our dog more than a few times. But oh, yep. Now there's enemies here, so it's definitely under attack. If-ish. These were the same things that were in Undine's temple that were such a pain in the butt. A little easier to deal with now, though. Oh, wait. Before I go in there, I should heal. Can heavily relate to that too, honestly. Yeah, it's... You know, they're animals. You know, it's not like you can sit and have a, you know, like a deep conversation with them about, you know, this isn't okay to do, you know, but... You know, you still feel bad, you know, having to react to, you know, an animal just doing what comes naturally, but we used to dog sit our grandma's dog. Oh. Yeah, and then I can see that too, because then it's in the house. Especially if it's like an indoor dog. Dog went crazy since we had our own dog. Yep. Doesn't like sharing its space with anything or anyone else that it perceives as a threat. Yep. Yeah, seen that more than a few times. In my youth, I actually used to the dog was named Angel. But it was anything but. It's so funny. One of my nieces has a dog named Angel, and it is the most diabolical little demon dog that I've ever seen. Doesn't like anybody but the people that it likes near it, and if it does this just little evil thing.
What's the deal with castles anyway? Is every meal a feast like people say? Are there beds as big as boats? These inns don't have enough space, that's all I'm saying. I think I'm cut out for the high life.
Not sure how much you like it.
You people have no idea. Palace life is not fun.
It's always poodles that turn to be evil in my experience.
You okay?
So,
No.
poodles are...
You want to crush my dreams that badly?
Poodles are... There's a term for,
People from the palace only think about their own status.
What's the word?
Everything is for the sake of the realm. No one ever stops to think about how the rest of us feel. Who wants to marry into that kind of oppression?
Someone's got issues. Like it's not territorial. It's it's something similar to like a little dog, like the big dog, little dog syndrome kind of thing that you see. But there's a specific term for it, and I can't think of it.
Crybaby. No one ever told that jerk no.
Yeah, poodles always had. You're right though. I think every poodle I've run into has always had attitude.
Everything was about him. What a narcissist. That pampered kid is nothing like Diluc. Diluc's a responsible soldier who wouldn't blame others for his mistakes. The nobility are selfish.
She's got
Diluc
issues.
always
Damn.
asked me how my day was, or brought me flowers. Not like some people. What a loser.
Damn, Chickie. She's angry. Crikes. Let me take a photo or two of mom and baby. Oh, yes.
Sounds like Sis had it rough.
A witch's castle would be way different from what she's used to anyway.
I just love the beat at Neko's place. Just. And then it just goes to this super chill music. Meanwhile, I'm juking out. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I'm just responding to a message here quick. There we go. Yes, I would like to save. I am still a very prolific save whore. Before and after step mom and Bean and the baby's reaction to mom leaving. Oh, I'll have to look at that later. I love animals. I freaking love animals. Dogs are my favorite, but like a good lovey kitty is so, it's so next level. Alright, so we got both of them full up on their magic now. That was my main concern coming in here. I wanted to make sure that I had them each. Kitty is the most cuddly cat we have. And see that I love cuddly cats. I think that's the main problem I think a lot of people have with cats. Is they're so aloof most of the time. You know, they're just kind of like, yeah, you're here, okay, whatever. You know, yeah, pet me. I'm in the mood for a pet right now. Otherwise, just get my food. You know. Whoa, that one straight up left bones behind. Oh, geez, that thing came out of nowhere. RKO out of nowhere. There's a good shot, 52. I don't want to use any more magic if I don't have to. Oh, I whiffed. Damn. I personally learned to let the cat come to you and let them build a trust with you. Yeah, and I mean, I've done that, and that works for some. I will not say that it works for all, because I have had me some run-ins with different cats. One of the worst I remember was it was actually my sister's cat. Her name was Greta. She would be one of those cats that would like lay there and purr and cuddle with you and let you and like want you to hold her and play and stuff like that. And then the next minute, nah. Uh-oh.
Get out of here! No!
Well, well, who have we here? I'm Geshtar of the Vandal Empire. Hand over that seed if you want Luca to survive this encounter.
Our other cat used to run for me for some reason, but it was due to Kitty's scent now. She's just as cuddly. Oh.
Don't do it! Just run!
Oh god, a choice. Run.
Foolish boy! Ugh, I can't move!
Did I just get smacked?
So glad to see the seed still safe and sound in this location. Now, I'll just break that pesky seal.
Uh-oh.
There. So glad we had this chat. You can take care of my
Oh, crap!
for making it this far. Don't forget to feed him.
That's a big dude. Yeah, I got BAM! Feel my pimp. Oh, crap. Poisoned already? Really? Oh, he missed. Jabberwocky. I remember that name. Oh, no. Acid Storm level 3. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Perfect timing. Come on, charge, 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 charge. Oh, crap! No, 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 no. Please tell me I have another... Yes! Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm getting through this without her magic attacks. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. It lost it. I knocked its head off? I'm nice of him to share his pet as we were talking about them. He wanted it on the chat. Yeah! He seems like kind of a knob, but you know, people who have pets and stuff can't be all bad. Oh god. Oh, that's gonna kill Prim. Come on, come on, heal me, heal me! Wait, why didn't I get healed? Why didn't I get the heal? There we go. Uh-oh. Come on, come on, please, please take him out, take him out, take him out! I'm out of magic. Oh god. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It did not just cure it. 446?! Are you serious right now, dude? That's a bit large, but I mean, look at the big boy. He probably is thinking he's playing around. Oh god, I might be boned. Do I have any heal stats, aimants, heal? Oh god, I don't have any. I didn't get any chocolate to restore MP. Dude, leave her alone, you dink. Oh no! She got knocked out again! I'm gonna lose this. I am so gonna lose this. How am I missing? Please just relax, sit, heal. Oh god, yep, I'm boned. Yep, now he's dead too. Nope, that's it. Damn. I got smoked. Damn, that wasn't even, like, close. What I think I'm actually going to have to do is I think I'm going to have to probably grind out a little bit. Because that, like, that wasn't even close. I think that's what I need to do, is I need to level up their magic a little bit more.
No, not this.
How did she die already? Are you kidding me, Prim? Holy fuck, that thing was OP. Yeah, no, that I got smoked by Jabberwocky. And I seem to remember, like, when I originally played this game, Jabberwocky was a huge roadblock for me then. I mean, the one benefit is with Nekos down here, it's not going to be cheap. But I can go there and Prim, now's a good time to get the goods by faking my death. Pretty much. But what I was going to say is I can actually take and basically just lather, rinse, repeat, go into Nekos, heal to replenish my MP there, since I don't think Neko sells chocolate, actually. Okay, Boomerang level 2. That's actually, that should be my first priority, is finding somebody who actually sells chocolate so that I can replenish my MP on the go. But I really do need to level up my magic, because holy crap.
Water. Cure water. Thanks.
It's kind of crazy to me, like, how low the MP values are in this game. Like, you play a game like Final Fantasy, and, I mean, by the time you're in, you're, like, I don't know, by the time you're, like, level 15 or something, you got hundreds of MP. I've got 12. You know? It's just, it's a little jarring. It throws me a little bit, because it seems like I should have much more than I do. Please tell me Neko has chocolate. I'm sure it's going to be super expensive. Everything Neko sells is expensive.
Welcome to Neko's. Oh, you're interested. Perfectly priced items.
Sure they are. Chocolate! Oh no, that's health. Recovers MP, so fairy wall. Oh my! Neko's just a scammer. Yeah, $1,000 for a fairy walnut. Neko means cat. Yeah, hey, Shivari. Yeah, I learned that a long time ago, actually. The Chinese restaurant in my hometown had, they called it a Neko, which was one of those cat statues, the white cat statues that had, like, the Chinese writing on its tummy, and it just always went like this all the time. But they called it Neko. Oh, that was not cheap. I mean, I'm gonna need it.
Be seeing Mew. Welcome to Neko's. To Mew. Oh,
Well, this price is rigged. Yeah, that was bad, but I mean, that's the only place I can think of that I've seen it so far. Not to mention, even if I did see it for even a little bit cheaper somewhere else, I'm going to be spending so much time going back to there and then coming back here.
True form gave me a new respect for magic power.
No kidding. She acted so young despite her real age.
Hey, bro?
What?
This Eleni witch wasn't always so scary, right?
No,
I love her.
A typical old lady before.
Then
The man
it was
just a
the magic
scammer.
that made her into a terrifying bad guy, right? Hear me out. What if someone who was mean from the start got their hands on that kind of magic?
Like Cup of Wishes. Yeah, it's 300 with him and it's 150 everywhere else.
I guess they do even more harm out in the world.
Right? Then what would happen if Sis managed to get more magic powers?
Whoa, better not think about it. There's no way we managed to defeat something so sinister.
Shots fired!
What are you guys implying?
Hell no, I ain't touching that one. No, thank you. That's a bad day getting worse when you tick her off. Boop boop. Boop boop boopity boop boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop boopity boop boop boop. There we go. Should we go power crazy? Let's be real. It would be like in what is? Oh, it did work. Wow, that was delayed. I got a message from if you weren't here for last time's stream, I was working with Streamlabs, who handles my alerts. And they told me during my next stream, because they had to do some stuff in the back end, that I should try doing a like or a share on Facebook to make sure it was working. But it did. But God, that was like 5 minutes ago. Jesus. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I mean, at least it's coming through now, but Jesus. Wow. I mean, Streamlabs is really the only game in town when it comes to alerts. So, you know, just gotta take what I can get. Oh, twofer. Okay, hold on. Let's check. I want to check magic levels. So she's close to leveling up with Undine. She just leveled up with Undine. That's 2. I think Freeze is the same, yeah. Yeah, Shivari, you actually just missed it, man. I got obliterated by Jabberwocky. Like, it wasn't even close. Oh, here comes Acid Rain again. Or Acid Storm, close enough. Alright, Popoi, let's change you off of Lodax. I really want... I want to have more, like, ranged attacks, especially with Jabberwocky. That boy hits hard. Oh my god, seriously! I'm getting magic juggled. That should have been it.
Cure water. Thanks.
Sweet, more healing. Honestly, I think it wouldn't be wrong to be a floor above him. He's massive with 2 heads. It's only fair. Yeah! Echoes of Mana Popoy's attack far distance make me happy. Oh, she's in Echoes of Mana? Wait, Echoes of Mana, what's that? I'm trying to remember which one Echoes was. Ooh, nice hit on that one. Echoes of Mana is a mobile game. Is that the one that just came out not that long ago? I remember seeing that there was one coming out and I pre-registered for it, but I didn't. Like, I downloaded it and I played it for like 5-ish minutes and I was like, no, this isn't for me. Yes, okay. Jeez, I'm getting... Wow, why? Okay. Come on. Oh, she's out of magic power. I was wondering. I was like, why can't I summon the ice storm? Because she can't do it anymore right now. Square just wants money, and yet I am playing it. Yeah, that's... You know, that's one thing that scares me about, like, NFTs in games. I was actually just having a discussion with somebody, was that yesterday? About kind of where it seems like gaming models and stuff are heading right now, and NFTs scare the hell out of me when it comes to that type of thing. Like that big survival horror game, Poppy's Playground. That's the second one of those just came out, and I saw this news article where they were talking about like the review. It's just getting review bombed like crazy because of the devs, everything that's gone on with the devs, and like their obsession with monetizing everything about it, like having NFTs and everything like that. But I mean, quite frankly, it's just kind of the next evolution of where games have been since, I'd say, starting in the PS3 era with things like microtransactions, you know? It was kind of locked into the mobile industry for a long time until you started seeing it more and more creep into home gaming. Or you know, whether that's on console or PC. And I mean, I know, like, I think it was Activision was looking into NFTs. I know, yeah, there was actually there's been a couple, like, major developers that have been kind of dabbling with the idea of putting NFTs into games and everything, and I really hope that's where, like, predominantly gamers start drawing the line. Like, listen, we allowed, like, we were okay with microtransactions. It got a little out of hand. It's gotten a little crazy. But, you know, as long as we can still play the game without it being a necessity, cool. But, like, the whole NFTs thing is just, it's a little skeevy, and it's a little, I think that's taking things a little farther than it should. I mean, that being said, you know, are there other ways that you can monetize a game? Yeah, absolutely. Season passes. You know, I remember when those started being a thing. Xbox and Nintendo ain't helping either by making folks pay money in order to play online. Well, PlayStation, same thing. Actually, PlayStation is completely overhauling their Plus program starting next month, actually.
Do you need anything?
I want to say it's June 11th, where the new PlayStation Plus models come out, where, you know, you can pay the normal amount you've been paying. Oh no, yeah, well, it's a pretty, what they're offering in addition to it for the upper tiers, kind of cool. Like, they're bundling in game streaming, so they're kind of trying to take on, like, Xbox's Game Pass with what they called Spartacus as a code name. but they're also adding in, if you pay the premium, which is twice as much, where you'll actually have access to something that, you know, gamers have been clamoring for years on PlayStation consoles, and that's retro games, where you'll be able to have access to specific PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PS1, PSP games through the service without having to pay extra. Plus demos. That's the thing that kills me. Demos are a part of the premium
I didn't
tier.
realize that was Luca.
Yeah, not that bad if you know if you're willing to pay for that. That's fine. But it like the fact that demos are locked behind a $120 a year paywall, like, well, and I mean, plus too, you know, people who have had PlayStation Plus for years have gotten used to getting 2 or 3 games. Demos are now going to be a paid thing, yes. At least under PlayStation, the way that they've been advertising it is that like 1-hour demos and trials and stuff like that are going to be locked behind this premium tier. One cool thing is that PlayStation's actually going to be requiring certain... I'm going to go fist fight company CEOs. Get in line. I'm pretty sure there's a new Fight Club coming out. Lol, what? Yep. But one cool thing about it is the fact that they're actually going to be requiring now for AAA titles coming from especially Sony-owned developers are going to require that they have one of those 1-hour limited experiences available for games before before it can be listed. So, you know, think like
I wasn't gonna ask.
You know, think like Resident Evil 7 and 8 both had those demo experiences. Resident Evil 2 did as well from Capcom. That's kind of going to be the template, it sounds like, moving forward from everything that I've read, where you're going to be able to have this isolated experience that's going to showcase some of the mechanics and the gameplay and everything in the game, which I'm all for. I remember back in the day, demos used to get bundled with existing games, you know?
No, nothing.
There are some things we just don't need.
Or, you know, I mean, hell, there used to be a whole section of the PlayStation Store on the PS3 that was nothing but demos. You know, and they were free. You didn't have to pay for PlayStation Plus or anything like that. You could just go on there and download them. But, again, if we are moving forward in this situation where we will be able to have things like that again, I understand the appeal of the premium, and Sony does too. Don't be mistaken. Sony knows exactly what they're doing in putting these highly requested, for literally years at this point, by the player base, features like the demo / trials, retro game access, and stuff like that behind this highest paywall. Now, Sony is doing conversions, which is good. I'm for that. So like, say I just signed up for PlayStation Plus for 365 days for a year. I will actually be able to convert that into the remaining time as an essential, which is basically the same as what I have now. I won't get as many free games per month. That's the big difference, is if you want the 2 to 3 free games a month like you've been getting, you have to go up to this premium tier. If I wanted to go to premium tier, basically what they'll do is they do it on a monetary sliding scale. So you paid $60 for a year of PlayStation Plus. Okay, that's half the money that is for Essential, so we'll give you half a year of the premium if you want to convert over to that. Which, I'm tempted, don't get me wrong, I'm very tempted, but I'm also not in a place financially where it makes sense for me to be able to do that right now. So I will end up sticking with Essential, just so that I can, you know, just so that I can continue to play. You find it greedy, and that's exactly it. It is. It's a huge cash grab. You know, it's very much the dangling carrot. You know, oh, you wanted demos? Oh, it's right over here. It's right over here. Don't forget to pay the man before you come up to take a bite. You know, it's very, very much that exact mentality, and that's, you know, again, understanding it from a corporate and business perspective is one thing, but just knowing that it really is them trying to monetize the goodwill. I guess we'll never get a cool 10-hour demo like Dragon Quest XI. Yeah. Why must they do this to us? Because they know that there's people that are going to pay for it. I mean, hell, I have a very good friend of mine who, as soon as they announced it, he sent me a meme and said, "Shut up," and the Fry meme from Futurama that said, "Shut up and take my money." And honestly, if I was in a more financially sound place right now, I'd probably jump on the bandwagon too. You know, even though they haven't released a list, and that's another thing that bothers me. And I'm actually going to put the controller down to talk about this, because this is one thing that really absolutely pisses me off. So they talked about all these features, right? They talked about the demos, they talked about all this. The retro gaming is really the thing that people have been hammering home about, and what pisses me off about it is that, at least the last time I checked, and that was last weekend, they had not released a single title. Not a list, not a single thing has been confirmed as far as what games, part of this PS1, PS2, PS3 era, PSP era, are actually going to be accessible on day one. Nothing has been listed. Nothing. And yet they're hyping up. They're hyping it up so much, and they're hyping up, you know, oh, you're going to be able to play all these games you've been asking us for. You can't put the discs in, though. You know, nope, that's not going to be allowed. But you can download the games that we're okay with, but, oh, you want to know what games? Oh, look over here. You know, we're also adding this feature. Oh, no, just ask about the games later. But it pisses me off. If you, as a business, are going to try to get people hyped about something, it's one thing. But if you're going to basically say, we want you to pay money for a service that may not actually have any financial that may not actually have any financial rationale for you, that may not have what you're looking for, but you're not going to know until possibly too late. Because the big thing was too, and don't think Sony didn't think about this either. A lot of people, when they found out that if you bought like a PlayStation Plus, or not PlayStation Plus, a PlayStation Now 1-year subscription for $60 on those prepaid cards, and you cashed it in before the thing went into effect, that they would automatically convert you over to that premium tier. So that's already another $60 that you just shoveled into Sony's pocket. But the big thing is, those people don't know what they're going to be getting. They just shelled out $60 with the hope that they're going to be able to play, you know, Metal Gear Solid from the PlayStation era, or, you know, my personal pick would be Suikoden from the PlayStation era, but, you know, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And nobody has revealed or released anything. And that absolutely chafes me, because to me, it's irresponsible as a corporate entity to act that way, and to treat your player base, the people who literally have put you in the position you're in as the leading electronic, you know, software and hardware developer on the planet, to do that to the people that have financially supported you and gotten you to the place where you are. Makes me think of Nintendo Online membership. Yes, and that's another prime example. Nintendo did the exact same thing. They did the exact same thing. Now, the one thing with Nintendo, though, is that they were fairly clear that all of the titles that they were going to have at launch were Nintendo primary titles. They were once developed by Nintendo for Nintendo, or at least that were licensed specifically for Nintendo consoles. Sony has just said select games from different generations, with some teases that, yes, there are going to be a lot of Sony developed ones and everything like that. But they've also hinted that, might have some off-brand ones, you know, maybe some from Activision, maybe some from Square, maybe, you know, without actually saying the devs' names. But it's ridiculous to me. It's absolutely ridiculous to me, and I feel bad. I feel bad for people that have invested, have prematurely invested. Sony just wants to drag us in without showing shit. I fear they're lying about having all these older games in their old consoles. I have a gut feeling it's going to be like 1 or 2 games. Can't wait to get random games like Baby's Kids. Yes! I would sign up if it had Baby's Kids. And say, well, we weren't lying about having older, and that's the whole thing. You know, I think I remembered reading somewhere, it was Reddit or somewhere, where they talked about that. It was supposed to have like up to 100 games, quote unquote, up to 100 games. Well, that could be 2. Up to means anything from 0 to 100. but up to 100 games at launch of retro titles. But you have to also think about, if we're talking about 4 different generations of consoles, 100 titles, not that much. And who's to say we're not talking about, you know, the Killzone PSP game? I would love to play Killzone over again. I would love to play Killzone 2 over again. I sucked at those games when I was younger, but I didn't really know my ass from a hole in the ground when it came to first-person shooters back then. But I have a feeling it's going to be, if we are going to get a Killzone game, it's going to be the PSP one, the one that everyone hated, the one that sucked. Because that's what, you know, that's just my gut, because it's going to be easier for them to license that and to relicense that and pop that out. I'm a little touchy about it, because I'm like you, Lee. I honestly think that the player base is getting set up for a fall. And I don't want that to be the case. I absolutely do not want that to be the case, but I'm scared that that's what it's going to be. That's so little with so many games. Sony, make it at least 500. Yeah. And the thing is, like, it would be so easy to reach out to Square Enix. It would be so easy to reach out to Activision, well, I mean, maybe not Activision, because Activision and Blizzard just got bought up by, you know, by Microsoft. But like, it just seems to me like it would be so simple for them to just be like, hey, listen, okay, hold on, I need to not go here. I need to save because I just gained some levels on Magic and on. Okay, I want to push him down. I want to push him down. Did I get? Nope, I didn't get him. You know, and that's like I had a friend of mine who was actually because he knows kind of what my situation's been with my health and everything like that. He actually offered to get a PlayStation Now subscription for me when that whole thing was going on. And I told him no, because I didn't want him to waste the money in case there was nothing there for me. In case there was nothing that, you know, I don't want to have him pay for a service that, you know, maybe there's one game on there that I would try to play or something like that, and the rest of it is a schlock. Did I kill any of them? I got one. Or two. I got two. Small group activity, going and fighting CEOs of game companies for their shitty choices. We get lunch afterwards, after we talk with them about making it different. So that reminds me of the whole crossplay debacle when Sony was just so venomously against crossplay. And then I love the fact that they tried to make it be like, oh, it's the devs' choices not to be crossplay with Sony, and trying to put it all on everybody else. And then a savior, a golden grace appeared before us, and it was the devs for Rocket League. It was Psyonix that came out and broke the story. They released the first one that I remember seeing, where they said, listen, crossplay's been built into the game forever. We literally just have to flick a switch, and Sony players could play with PC, with Xbox, with Switch. But Sony wouldn't let them. And then another dev, anonymously, if I remember right, came out and said, excuse me, that a lot of devs were unwilling, that like they had the functionality, but they were unwilling to turn it on because Sony was going to charge them for utilizing the Sony service. And it was supposed to be like they were going to charge like so much per,
how come you guys get
like,
to do all that cool stuff?
Number of people in the user base or something like that for using the, which again, I can understand from a business perspective. If you have more people utilizing the PlayStation Plus service or the PlayStation servers for this kind of thing. Should make our own game console company at this point with how shitty the current ones are. You know what? If I had enough money, I'd be down.
I didn't realize you couldn't use magic as the wielder of the mana weapon.
Don't worry.
But like just when that whistle got blown,
Enemies for ya?
the world, the gaming world, I just remember the gaming world blew up, and then sure enough, they're like, oh, well, you know, we've been looking into it. We were trying to keep it secret, though, you know, because we were looking at it, but we wanted to implement it once we knew everything was fine to do. We're going to start doing some betas with some of the existing games to make sure that it's all kosher and cool.
Yeah, as long as we help you.
What a nice
Trying to make it where they're the heroes here. They're the ones that are trying to. I'm not even listening to this schlock right now.
Oh man.
Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, the Holy Trinity or the unholy one. But you know, like I was saying, it just when Sony got the whistle blown on them that listen, we're looking into it, and it backpedaling so hard they tripped over their own feet, and that's exactly what happened. One of my favorite memes in a very long time, and I still remember it to this day, was, you know, the one where like the guy is sitting on the couch or something like that, and then he starts stretching his head one direction, he stretches it out a window, it's over top the buildings, and he stretches it into like an office building where a bunch of like businessmen are sitting there. It's that meme, or it's that meme template, but when the guy sticks his head in the thing, it says Sony on the outside of the building, and he says, hey, turn on crossplay, you fucks. And I just I was just like, that's genius, you know. It's because that's literally how every single person felt. If it was that simple, if they had this functionality, and again, keep in mind, Rocket League had been out for a very long time when this happened, okay? This was not a new game that was like, oh yeah, we can turn it on, just Sony says no. No, this is something that had been established on Sony servers for a while. They had given the game away free as PlayStation Plus. That's how I got my copy. So Sony was well aware of the functionality of Rocket League, and apparently, again, this had been in the game's code for a very long time that they had the functionality to do this, but Sony was just like, yeah. You know, and I'm trying to remember, there was one of the companies, I want to say it was Sony, don't quote me on that because I can't remember, but one of the companies came out and was like, oh, well, we have... I actually want to say that it was Sony, and it was in reference to this, where they actually said, well, we don't have any way of protecting young children on the service if we enable crossplay. Do you know how many times I, like, either was in a match on Destiny 2 and Crucible, or, you know, watching videos, numerous videos on YouTube of the most toxic 10-year-olds on the planet. It's not a matter of you guys having to protect small children from other people. You should have been protecting the adults from the kids playing these games.
Get out of here! No!
You know, it...
Well. Hand over the...
This time I'll just hand it over so I don't have to go through that whole thing.
So glad
but,
to see the seat still safe.
You know, I've had small children in game matches call me things that would make a nun cry. You know? Kids shit talk, but getting shit talking with kids is never fun. No, it's pretty damn toxic. But it's, you know, again, it's, you know, I remember there was a VR game I played on Oculus Quest that it was literally the first day of the beta for it. And it was like an FPS kind of game, you know? But like, there were full-blown what sounded like kids that were in my middle daughter's age, like first or second grade in there, saying racial slurs, saying like they were gonna come, like saying that, oh, I'm gonna find you and do this to you, you camping piece of shit, and like, I just sat there in awe. I was just like, huh? Like, I remember being a kid, and if I had said something like that, and my parents heard me, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Nah. No, that wouldn't have been. It's kind of dumb that you can die by getting knocked out when you're... Okay, one head down, one head down. Did he just heal? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I needed to stun lock him before he can use the healing. Honestly, kids can be so brutal when it's a stranger. Oh, yeah. And then these are the same, like... They're like mini Karen. Like, you heard the term Karen? They're like mini Karens, honestly. Because as soon as they get called out or confronted, they're just like, ah, I'm being attacked, I'm so... They were being mean to me, and... Yeah, okay. Okay, kid. Yep, okay. Yes! When I used to play Team Fortress 2, it was a nightmare if they were kids. I made medic. They screamed so much at me for not pocketing him. Have you ever played Overwatch? Every single 10-year-old is a Genji. Every single 10-year-old is a Genji or a Bastion, and they, especially the Genjis, it's, oh. Bow Orb. Yeah, I love playing Lucio in Overwatch, but my god, the number of people that are, like, I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. Mada mada. Mada mada. I need healing. Oh my, I would hear that in my nightmares. Like, mada mada.
Managed to defeat their monsters in Pandora too.
Oh god.
Let them drop this. You should take it.
I do not play Overwatch due to my healing main choices. I hear it's worth. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, here's the thing. It's better than it was. Don't play the Overwatch 2 beta because the heal, like the whole healing tier in Overwatch 2's beta is shot to hell. It's bad. My daughter played the beta and she's a healer main too in games that she plays. And what did I get? I got 2 orbs again.
The
Damn.
Empire is advancing. We're running out of time.
But like it's
the sword now.
It's crazy. Like I like I said, I like playing Lucio. He's an AoE healer. But then yeah, it's oh god, it's and Overwatch. The thing is, support mains are underappreciated and taken for granted, and that's true in really every single. I mean, every single game that's any type of a squad game or something like that. World of Warcraft. When I played World of Warcraft for a little bit, I never got super into it. But holy crap, were people just losing their minds if you didn't have the exact healing spell that they thought you should have equipped for engaging this one group of enemies. It blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. Like how just unbelievably toxic
do what I can to stop the Empire.
that could be.
The Mana Sword is the world's last hope. Talk to the Cannon Travel Man in Potos. He'll be able to send you to the Upper Land.
Now use the sword to restore the seed seal.
I don't wanna! Boink, boink, boink. Oh, he re-equipped the sword. That's interesting. Everyone wants you to be on their ass healing them, pocketing them, but when they run off into a fucking team fully prepared and scream at you for not healing them, sir, I do not want to die. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like, healers are so pivotal to careful that man, he costs 1,000 gold. Damn it, Neko!
The Empire's on the move.
Can you heal me? Can you please heal me? Can you please heal me?
Luca,
Luca, Mada Mada! Mada Mada! Thank you.
Would you like to save the game?
But yeah, I mean
I believe you can become a true.
I'll give you an example. Like I play Destiny a lot. Okay, I love that game. I love everything about Destiny. I'm on that grind. I'm on that loot grind. But like in the raid, like people are super casual about it when you're playing like Strikes, even Crucible for the most part, just casual Crucible play. But man, you get into the raids in that game. Like if you go into the LFG, like on the actual thing, it is rife with have X amount of clears, have your profile pick be the symbol that you get for completing the raid's hard mode without dying and stuff like it's a game, y'all. I love the game. I love playing it. And I can get sweaty from time to time in it, like when there's an event or something going on, like Guardian Games is going on right now. Last night I couldn't sleep, so I played it, and I got in the top 10% for the competitive playlist that's on there right now. I'm sure I've dropped significantly since then. But, like, I could never find myself being that guy that's like, here, let me look at your equipment here. Oh, no, can't. I know I said you need a shotgun, but you don't have the shotgun. You're eliminated. Nope, get a new guy in that place. Let's look at this next guy. You're about 10 XP below where I'd want to see you. Now I'm sure we can find somebody else. Swipe. You know it. And there's those people out there, and it blows my mind. Like if you're a pro gamer, if you're like somebody that's got a bunch of followers and a bunch of stuff like that, and you want to look good, that's one thing. But even that is far above where you should be at that point. Like, there is no reason to be that alpha and that toxic about it. When people just want to play the game, people want to achieve things in the game, that's why you play the game, right? You don't, you know, you play it to experience different things, whether that's success, victory, you know, the lore, the story, what have you. That's why you play the games. You don't need to be the uber crazy person that's like, I want everybody on my team to be whip, crack, smack, and ready to rock. You know, it just... People when playing with others online just get so entitled with it at times. Yeah, oh, absolutely. And that's the word I was trying to think of earlier, entitlement.
Oh, you're interested. What'll it be? 30 GP. A good night.
I know I just came out of the water temple, but I just wanted to save again just because I am paranoid as hell about saving in games, especially RPGs. But there is that sense of entitlement that, well, I want to be victorious. I want to make sure that we get this done in a timely manner and such. And again, that's fine. But don't be that person. Don't be the person that's like, oh, you're a level below or something like that. And I say that because it's happened to me. I have had that exact experience where somebody went onto my Destiny profile and I had completed the raid. I had actually done it quite a few times. But because I had not completed the hard mode without dying and had that special little frickin' profile pic, poop, off I went. I was the strongest person in the group. And yeah, I'm a little salty about this. I had the highest light level in the entire group, but he kicked me because I didn't meet his exact criteria. Unfreaking believable. Never ceases to amaze me how just nuts people can be with that stuff. Whip. Ew, you don't got the icon? Damn. Yeah, out of here with you. Yep, that's exactly it. You know, it's nuts. It's nuts to me. And, you know, when people act like that, I honestly want to be like, do you need a hug? Like what is going on in your life right now that you feel the need to be like basically a bully?
By order of the
I still can't go back into Potos. Cause that like, and it's so demeaning as a gamer to basically be told you're not good enough. You know, I actually am ashamed to say this, but like, no, go ahead. There's no judgment here.
Special offer just for you. Only 50 GP to any of these destinations.
No, I want to go. No, I want to go to. I want to go to Gaia's Navel. I knew one of these toxic people as a friend, and I have too. I have too. And here's the thing: he's still a friend of mine. Okay, he's still a friend of mine, but we don't game anymore because it got to the point where I literally could not take. He got so mad if you did anything he didn't like. And yes, that's exactly where it got to me. Now, I've had my toxic moments, too. Not psychotic like that, but I've had moments where I've gone on some tirade rants. You know, like talking about how, you know, what that thing that just happened to me basically felt like this very expletive-laced thing. But I've never been that person. I've never been that person that is, like, messaging people after I get beat or something like that and just saying horrible things to them. You know?
Hey there. Special offer just for you.
I really want to go to... Why can I only pick 2? I want to go level up the rest of my gear. But yeah, no, I completely understand, Lee. I completely understand. And like I said, I'm not gonna hide the fact that I've had my toxic moments. You know, I cut that man out of my life. He threatened to hurt kid. No, that's too goddamn far. That's way too damn far. I'll read it for people that are in the other chats. Get that man a game, you out. Yep. So Lee said, "Oh, I cut that man out of my life. He threatened to hurt kids. Not dealing with that shit. The toxic dude got so mad about a game he wanted to punch 2 kids in the face. That's too goddamn far." That's somebody who has a serious issue and needs counseling at the least. And I mean, you know, I've seen stories. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Dark Fluff. Like, if you like entitled people stories, like the Karen stories and stuff like that, Dark Fluff is a must-watch. But Dark Fluff, one of the videos that I saw on his channel that was one of my favorites, where he was talking about, or he told a story about, that somebody shared on Reddit, about this guy who was in, I think it was Sweden, was playing Call of Duty, and he just kept acing this other guy that was playing. Right? Just kept absolutely smoking this kid. I think that's it for level 2 on the bow. Oh, no, it goes up to level 3, so we'll let her keep that now. And this kid was like 1v1 me, so he 1v1 the kid, destroyed him again. And then the kid starts just using every curse word in the book, starts just saying horrible, horrible things. And finally, the mom of this kid hears all these expletives being hurled out, hears all this stuff going on, and gets on the mic and accuses the guy in Sweden, or wherever it was, of being the one saying these horrible things, because her baby would never say anything like that. Not like that. No. Her baby would never say horrible things and words like that or anything like that. So then she's like, "I'm gonna call the cops on you. And what's your address?" He gave the mom the what's it called? The consulate. The head of government for the nation's address. And said, "All right, I'll be waiting by the door. Go ahead and send him." Like, it blows my mind. It really blows my mind how just nuts and entitled people can be. But there's another side to it, too. People allow that kind of stuff to happen. I don't anymore. I'm 38 years old. Yes, I'm that old. I'm 38 years old, and I hit a point fairly recently, even. I can actually tell you the day. It was March 16th. Where I finally just kind of got to a point where I was like, I've put up with enough people's nonsense and crap in my life. I'm not going to go looking for a fight, but if somebody decides they're feeling froggy, I'm not exactly going to back down anymore either. I'm over it. You know, if you have that much of an issue with anybody, you know, with anybody not bending the knee, you need a wake-up call. You need a reality check. I just totally went off on a tangent there, and I apologize, but it's if they toss first stone, they get beat. Yeah, and that's, you know, that's my biggest issue when it comes to stories like that, when it comes to things like that, is people that suffer from high levels of entitlement and stuff like that, they depend on people to not speak up. They use people's pacifism as a weapon against them, and that's wrong. If somebody wants to never apologize for the ramble, it's fine. I appreciate that. But, like, they weaponize people's pacifism. They weaponize people's, like, desire to live a life of peace without confrontation and such as a way to be confrontational and get what they want or what they believe that, again, they're entitled to. And it's wrong. It's messed up and it's wrong. There's a quote, this one civil rights activist said that, I think sums it up perfectly, and I'm trying to remember exactly how it goes because I want to do it justice. Entitled folks get no mercy. Hold, I want to look this up because I want to make sure I get the quote right. Because it spoke volumes to me when I first heard it. Let's see if I can find it. God, what? Oh, there, hold on. Yeah, when you're accustomed to privilege, equality feels like oppression. And that, to me, is such a powerful statement. And I love that. I absolutely love that statement. Because it's 100% true. When you are used to getting your way, and you're not given that, you suddenly feel like you're being acted against, you know, and that's wrong. I know I'm going like the super long way, but the guy won't let me teleport there, so I have to do this to go to upgrade my weaponry. It is. Love that quote, honestly. Yeah. And the first place I ever heard that line was on, it's a YouTube show by a guy named Dr. Rashad Ritchie, called Indisputable. And the first time I heard that, I was just like, oh! Dang, he's right! He's 100%. Jesus! That's, yeah! You know, so I've been a fanboy of his ever since. Actually, on one of his, not allowed to teleport, shame the man. No, 100, I'm almost there. But, am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way, son of a bitch. Actually, in one of his latest videos he did, I think it was Monday, maybe, where he was doing a news story about it's been a big news story around the country about this like 6'10" prisoner and this prison guard that went missing. And like people were on the lookout for the guard. They thought maybe she had been kidnapped or something like that. But during his news show, they actually released a warrant for this guard's arrest. They found out she had actually been in a relationship for like years with this prisoner. You know, behind the management's back. And I posted it I posted the I posted it in the chat about, hey, Dr. Ritchie, they just announced that they issued a warrant for the guard. And he went, like, he was reading some quotes, he goes, all right, we got an update. And he said my name, Lucy and the Darkfire King. And the way he said it, he kind of like growled the king part, and I was just like, ooh. You know, just, I dig this. All right. You know, and I was like, that was my total nerd out moment. I was just like, hey, I got shouted out on a cool news show. All right. You know, it was my little mark out moment. All right, so Black Whip is now the backhand whip. Iron Bow is now, whoa, the long, that looks cool. That's a level 4 whip now, dang. It'll take me a while to get that leveled up. Where am I right now with the level on this? Oh, no, it's 3. Oh, I finished it? Oh. Love when folks have that moment, honestly. I did. I marked out. Like, I did really bad. Hold on one second. I want to see if I have that clip. Because I think I actually saved it. Nope. Apparently I do not. I thought I did. I must not. Or wait, do I? So I don't know if I can do this right. Have a bit of a fan out when you just shouted out by a person you dig just. Yeah, and that was exactly it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute the cap card here. And I think I can do this properly. I don't know 100% that I'm gonna get it right. But we'll see here. I've never done a browser thing on OBS before, so we'll have to see if I get this right. Can you hear that? Let me know if you can hear that, because I don't know if that actually translated through or not. A bit, okay. I mean, I'll just post the link, screw it. Not that loud. So I just posted the link. It should go right to the timestamp where he calls it out. But yeah, I was just such a mark at that point. I was like, ah! Doc said my name! I should probably turn the audio for the cap card back on, huh? Whoa! thought I could hit him from down low. Popped over to it, so it's in my history for later. Yeah, and I do that a lot too. Like if it's like a video that I want to watch later, I'll just quick like click into it to put it into my history. I don't really. I used to use watch later a lot, but my issue is that I used watch later too much. And because I watch something on like multiple different devices, like I'll watch something on TV, I'll watch something on my computer, I'll watch something on my phone, and it doesn't always track like what I've watched and what I haven't. So my watch history is like 400 freaking videos long, and some of them I know I've watched, some of them I'm like, I think I watched this, I can't remember, and I just, at this point, the list is just so damn long that I'm just like, oh, screw it. So I just put something in my history, and then I just go back through my history later, like, did I watch this? I don't think I watched this. Because it's a little less intimidating, because I can go back through the ones that I know that I watched recently. Versus things in my watch history that have been there for ever.
It's 50 GP per trip.
God, I can relate. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I'm bad. I know. Boom! I make a playlist to try and store it, but it's a mess too. Yeah, and I did that too. Where I made like a second, like, watch later kind of a thing. And the thing is too, I have so many playlists that I've made that are like, oh, I'm going on a trip, so I'm gonna put together a bunch of videos that I might want to watch on that. Even though there are a bunch of, like, probably 70-80% of the videos are ones that I have in other playlists already, but maybe not this specific playlist that I might be in the mood to watch these kind of videos while I'm traveling, or, you know, waiting to see a doctor or something like that, or, you know, so I have, I think I probably have, I can, big relate, I know that feeling so well. Yeah, I can think of, like, I love Markiplier stuff. My daughter showed me Markiplier years ago, and he's actually been something that we've bonded over, is watching his videos. But, like, there's this one specific video of him playing Five Nights at Freddy's sister location.
Hey there.
That it just has one moment in it
covers a lot.
that
Get you to the Great Forest, but that's it.
Every single time I watch it, I laugh. I lose it laughing. And it doesn't matter. I've watched it I don't know how many times. I still laugh. I still laugh to this day. If I put that on right now and watch it on stream, I would still laugh. Just because his reaction is so ridiculously funny.
So this is the Great Forest. You lived around here, right? Glad to be home, huh?
Oh no! I hit my head again when we landed and...
Oh, look at the little guy!
Lovely. I suppose we should look around ourselves.
If you want a good streamer who always makes me laugh, yeah, always down for it.
Oh, look! It's laughing!
Not laughing, crying. Pebblers have taken over their village.
Is that Watts up there?
Hey, what gives? You left without saying a word.
I didn't have to go all the way back. Why? Tomatoes trash. My brother showed me him and I can't. His stream long drive going to get milk always gets me laughing. I'm going to take a screenshot of it so I can remember that. I love having the chat. I figured out a way to have my restream chat on my phone. I love that because then I can take screenshots of the chat to remind me, like the games that you and Ruby were giving me last time, Lee.
Guess now's as good a time as any to branch out and hone my skills.
And by the way, I actually, it wasn't one of the games you guys recommended, but I found a new game that I really want to try playing on stream, and it's actually a sequel to one of my favorite games from the PS4 era. And it's called Rogue Legacy. It's a roguelike game. I love roguelike games. Come back here, come back here, come back here! I think that's the dragon I get to ride later. Ooh, yeah, so it's... like I said, it's a roguelike game. In a similar vein to things like, is it called Dead Cells? Or, I'm trying to remember. God, there's been so many roguelikes I've played over the years. But, you know, it's like a live, die, repeat kind of a thing. I'm not messing around with these things. Let's see what a level 2 whip crack looks like here. Okay, now I'm all charged up. Where's something I can smack? Aha!
Take that.
Whoa! I think darts back and darts forward. That's weird. Oh, I missed one. Uh-oh. So I think I'm right about this. I'm not 100%, but I think I'm right that the more, like when I do all, I think I actually do less damage the more enemies I have. Yes, I do. Which, believe it or not, that's not that common of a practice. I know Final Fantasy 4, which was Final Fantasy 2 in the US, that had it, but yet later, completely out of left field for some reason, but I think you would be a great D&D player with how funny you are. Thank you! I appreciate that. Kind of be neat to see what character you would do plus the voices. Years ago, I played D&D with a couple of friends of mine that were super into it. I mean, I had fun doing it. I don't know the first thing about it, though. They basically just guided me through what the whole process for it was. Ah! Bad rabbits! Oh, there's another acid storm. Great. Oh, now there's more of these guys. Great. But I mean, you know, is it something I'd be down to try? Yeah, sure. You know, I've come to the point where I'm just kind of like, how did she die? Am I that underleveled for this area? Been a DM for young cousins and a few friends. Right, I'm Dungeon Master, right? That's DM. Sorry, I'm my brain, whenever I hear DM, my first thought is, you know, direct message. But DM is Dungeon Master. I know, there's a friend of mine who, like, I think he's bought probably close to 40 D&D books. Okay, so 1. I think I remember something about this. It's 1, and then I have to go... That wasn't right.
Howdy. How can I help?
I would use GM for Game Master to make it easy. No, it's fine. It's fine. I tell you what, I'll actually be right back. My girls are about to go to sleep. I want to go up and tell them goodnight, so I will be right back. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I won't be for long, and I'll tell you why. I'm actually going to go ahead and go back to...
How can I help? It's 50 GP per trip.
We'll go to Guy's Naval, because that's the easiest place to get there.
Next stop,
I went up to tell my girls goodnight, and my little one, she got really sad. She said she wanted daddy snuggles, which means she wants me to rock her to bed. Which I still do for my girls, you know, they're small enough. And I can't pass that up. I can't. I'm sorry. I know I haven't been live for that long. It's only been, you know, not even 2 hours yet, but you know, I'm a dad first. Always. Always. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down here and save. Never be sorry. I appreciate that, Lee. Thank you. Anyways, kids come first. They do. They do. They always do. They always do. But I'm gonna go ahead and go grab her and rock her to sleep.
One night is 15 GP.
I'm going to try. I always put my little cousins first before anything else, so I can relate a bit. Yeah, you know, it's family always comes first. They always should come first. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say, Prim.
Huh?
It's, you know,
I know.
Besides,
it's a little weird seeing them like change positions so jerkily and quick. But
you don't.
Oh, hey, can I take?
Don't.
While they're getting that over with, thank you so much, Lee. Thank you to why is my brain not in the on position right now? Shivari. Thank you to both of you for coming in the stream. Honestly, you guys are just huge supporters to me, you know, coming back week over week. Thanks for streaming. It was good to talk to you. Yeah, and thank you. And so I'm gonna share a little dream of mine quick before I shut off. I really want to grow. Okay, like for the longest time this has been just kind of like, oh, I'll see what happens, but I genuinely want to start growing my streams like I did when I first started out. Because I want to meet more really cool people and really great people. So I'm gonna set a goal for myself, and it may be wholly unrealistic because I have 58 subscribers on YouTube right now. I would like to hit 100 by the end of the month. I doubt that'll happen. It would be a dream, but I want to see how far I can get. So I'm really gonna try to stream more often in the weeks leading up to the end of the month. So just kind of keep an eye out, ring the bell if you haven't already, to kind of get informed. I know, Lee, I know you have it wrong, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much again to everybody who checked out the stream. I hope all the mothers out there have a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope all of you that had the opportunity do spend time with your mothers. I'll promote you to some folks. I told a few friends and my brother, thank you! Lee, thank you. If you ever want to ramble about anything, I'll drop my Discord handle, HorrorGamerGirl8445. I will reach out. Thank you. Screenshot that one too. But yeah, you know, it's like I've been told since my whole therapy started after my accident and everything. It's one day at a time. I know that, and I try to live that now. So, but thank you again, especially, like I said, everybody who was in the chat and everything. And I'm sorry, my mind is, I can hear my daughter upstairs. She heard what I said, and I hear her going, yay, yay, yay. So, so that's where my head's at right now. I wouldn't be shocked if I picked up on the mic a little bit, but keep an eye out for Monday. I plan on doing a stream Monday at some point, at least maybe a short one. But until next time, and of course, as always, please be well. Night, everyone.